This video is specially prepared for the Spooky Stories channel.
Several years ago, a young man and his bride went to Paris for their honeymoon. As the happy couple wandered around the city, exploring the sights, they decided to go shopping. The wife entered a fashionable clothing store and tried on several dresses while her husband waited outside the fitting room. A considerable amount of time passed, and the husband began to wonder why she was taking so long. He asked one of the store employees to hurry his wife along. The employee came out of the fitting room and said his wife was absent. Unable to believe it, he checked the fitting room himself, only to find it empty. They searched the entire store but found no trace of her. The husband thought that his wife must have played a trick on him, so he returned to their hotel and waited for her there. But she never showed up. He grew more and more worried. When she didn't return the next morning, he was distraught and contacted the Paris police. For 48 hours, the authorities in Paris searched for the missing American bride. They published her description on the radio and television. She was described as a tall woman, 24 years old, with a mole on her left cheek. It seemed like the entire city of Paris was searching for the vanished woman but with no success. No one had seen her. It was as if she had disappeared into thin air. The police did everything in their power, but after 3 weeks, they called off the search. The husband began to suspect that his wife had different ideas about their marriage, that she had simply run away and left him. 6 months later, exhausted and despondent, he finally left Paris and returned to the United States. Months turned into years, and the man stopped searching for his beautiful wife, but his life fell apart completely. He was so consumed by grief that he couldn't work properly or live peacefully. He moved aimlessly from place to place, from one country to another, wherever fate took him. 2 years later, he found himself in the Philippines during a carnival. He stopped in front of a sideshow tent called the House of Oddities. Intrigued, he entered and was stunned by what he saw. He saw a collection of grotesque disfigured freaks confined in cages. These strange deformities were horrifying examples of human suffering. In the last dirty cell, he noticed signs of attractiveness with shock. Hunched over, scarred, and mutilated, the woman swayed back and forth, emitting strange animal-like sounds. The sign on her cage read, "The Worm Woman." She had no arms or legs. They had been severed. Her face was scarred from the stitches of a horrific surgery, and her mouth was sewn shut. When she looked at him with her sad eyes, he screamed upon recognizing the mole on her cheek.
You can listen to more stories on the Spooky Stories channel.